Hey guys, welcome back to Loose Wings RC. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a dedicated RC car channel to restoring vintage RC cars, RC boats. We'll do custom builds and some new RCs, as long as it has vintage vibes. This one has vintage vibes written all over it. So what we're looking at is a 2023 Tamiya Bbx using their new BB01 chassis. This is quite a fun buggy and was a joy to build. Let's talk about this buggy. So what we're looking at is just something so cool. I'll let you get a good look at it for a second. We'll start talking about it. So this kit actually comes with ball bearings. Thank you, Tamiya, for listening. What it does not come with is a motor or ESC. You have to supply those yourself, along with the servo and radio. Speaking of servos, you're going to want to use a low profile servo for this one. So a standard would not work. You can use brushless for this. It has 48 pitch gearing, which is easy to find gears for. And this one in this buggy is using a 550 brush motor. That's a 12 turn that I love these motors, and it has a cooling fan inside. So you get a lot of run time with this one without the motor running hot. This uses 2S packs. You can use a nickel metal hydride if that's what you're still using. But any size 2S pack will do. It doesn't matter. I'll show you that right now. I made a little zip tie attachment to the body clip. I highly recommend doing that. All you're doing is using a 3-inch or 4-inch zip tie and attaching it to your body clip to pull this pin out. Otherwise, it's hard to get your fingers in there to get the pin. This large pin comes out, and then you're able to remove your battery pack. You can use full size like I have here. No problem. Has a really cool little driver you get to paint yourself. The body panels bolt just onto the chassis using little tiny screws. Speaking of attaching screws and stuff, this uses hex hardware. So you'll need to get yourself a hex drive to do it, our hex drive kit, to make life so much easier. The box does give you Allen keys or hex keys to use, but they're real small. Can be tedious to use those. Definitely recommend buying some hex hardware kits. So yeah, this does have ball differential in it. You can get a slipper clutch for this. I'll probably do that upgrade in the future. But I drove this a little bit, and it drives great right out the box, even with a super torquey 550 motor. The kits have 18 or 22 pinions in them. The earlier ones had 18. This one came with a 20. I went ahead and opted for a 23 tooth. That gives me perfect mid-range power as well, top end and low end. So definitely recommend going at least a 21 on up. That's just me. I went with two-tone paint scheme and used some of my old vintage decals to decorate the body. I had some left for Lexan and just painted it up to have a weird deck lid. Just to give it my own little taste to it. A little checkerboard racing flag design up top. And teal. I like this color. Man, I don't know why I chose this one. I guess because it reminds me of the sea or something like that. The Baja and all. So just cool. You can... not to forget, the shocks are aluminum, which is cool. And you have a bleeder valve in the cap. If you want to use your bleeder valve, you just need to use a drill bit to make the modification. So very cool on that. That's a little how I did the little zip tie onto the body clip for the battery pullout. There's the bottom. I don't know if I showed you the bottom. Yeah, I painted my wheels white, but I stripped them first with some degreaser to get the chrome paint off. I love it. The front and rear wheels are the same size. So you can put the front wheel to the back or the back wheel to the front, however you want to. So that's really cool. I'm guessing they're 1.9 inch. I could be wrong, so don't hold me to that. just such a good thing. I don't want to go too long in this because it's going to be a lot of information in this kit. I got this from Tower Hobbies about 6 months ago, and there was a huge delay, and I finally got it about a week and a half ago, and I just got to work on it. I don't recommend going through Tower Hobbies because they're having a lot of problems. That's just my recommendation, and there's no customer service, so you can forget that. I think they're transitioning or something like that to another company or whatever, but it's kind of sad. Customer service is so bad. I went with them because I got the whole kit for $240 with shipping and tax. Can't beat that for this thing. Awesome deal. The motor was only $12. My servo was $15, and I'm using my own ESC from another kit. Those are like under $20. It's a 1060 ESC. I went with 79 for the number plating to represent the first year of the Rough Rider. This does have Rough Ride on there, and the tires say Rough Ride. It's kind of a little wink wink to their previous buggy. Also a buggy I've done already on the channel. You can check out the Rough Rider on my channel. Love that thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, but you'll see everything in the video. What I've done. The servo is a low profile servo. I don't know if I've mentioned that already. So that's pretty much it. This is kit number 58719 in Tamiya's log. Beautiful. Go BBX. Had a lot of fun doing this one. I left the window clear instead of leaving a decal on there, so you can sort of see through it a little bit. That's pretty much it. We're going to dive right into what it took to make the buggy look like this, and then we're going to go into a run video. That's going to start right now. Alrighty guys, so here it is. The BBX just arrived. It's using the BB01 chassis, and yeah, it's been about 5 months waiting for this thing. A lot of people already have gotten these. I paid only $240.33, I think, on this, with shipping, with tax. That's it. Let me go ahead and cut it open. Okay. There's a C inside of it. Great looking presentation. So let's look and see what we get in here. I'm going to open this up so you guys can see. I've seen a few videos, people getting the decals, or showing the decals, but they don't open them up to show you all the decals inside. We're going to do that so you get to see it. All right. So here's one set of stickers, or decals. You get the empty block. Then you get the whole thing here. I'm glad that's painted already all done in white. So a lot of this stuff is you get generic names and stuff. So I'll be using I'll use a like vintage name on this buggy, and I won't be using the forward or anything like that. I'm gonna try to get printed up some legit sponsors for this buggy. And you got this like the on and off switch stuff. here are the parts I got. Make sure you can see it. Paint I'm using. We got this one. It's bare for plastic. I've used this before. It works good on the polycarbonate. You just got to prep the polycarbonate first. Some dark steel. I think that'll look really cool. I've got this just to add a little bit of white to the rims because I'm going to strip the paint off the rims. And then this will be painting the top of the buggy. And got a couple of little things we're going to be doing with some paint stuff, and it'll look good. It'll look really cool. Well, that's it. Now we're going to get into building this bad boy. That's going to start right now. Alrighty guys, so what we're doing right now, we're getting ready to do the body panels. And I should just let you know, I'm only doing this because the weather is going to be tough. So in the next couple of days, so I got to go ahead and get paint on this thing right away. But typically the first thing you're going to be doing is the differential when you start off this thing. Or I should say, it says charge your battery first, but on page, what's it, page 3 or 4, I believe it was. Yeah, so, yeah, there it is. So we'll have to go back to this as soon as I get the body panels done up, and then we'll go back to page 1. for our top speed. We're at 0. Let's see what she does. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we get. Looks like we're at 26 miles an hour. Not too bad. All right, now to the beach run. All right, now for the run review of the BBX. All right, that's gonna be a wrap on this bad boy. I truly appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please hit the like and subscribe. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.